A Brahmana's strength is in his learning, a king's strength is in his army, a Vaishya's strength is in his wealth, and a Shudra's strength is in his attitude of service. This quote from Chanakya Niti emphasizes that every individual has a distinct source of strength based on their role or social position in society. According to Chanakya, each class, Brahmana, priest or scholar, Kshatriya, king or warrior, Vaishya, merchant or businessperson, and Shudra, worker or servant, draws their power from different attributes. By understanding and embracing their unique strengths, each person can excel in their role and contribute to society. Let's break down the quote and illustrate it with a story. The story of four pillars, the kingdom of Abhaya. In the ancient kingdom of Abhaya, there was a wise and just ruler named King Abhaya. This kingdom was known for its prosperity and peace, and the king's leadership was admired by neighboring realms. However, King Abhaya knew that the strength of his kingdom was not just in his own leadership but also in the diverse talents of the people he governed. He often reflected on the teachings of Chanakya, understanding that the power of each individual depended on their role and contribution to society. The kingdom was made up of four main groups: Brahmanas, scholars; Kshatriyas, warriors; Vaishyas, merchants; and Shudras, workers. King Abhaya made it his mission to ensure that each group recognized its own strength, based on their unique capabilities, and contributed to the kingdom's flourishing. The Brahmana's strength, the scholar's wisdom. One day, King Abhaya called upon his chief advisor, Acharya Sushil, a learned Brahmana, to discuss the state of the kingdom. Acharya Sushil was known throughout the land for his wisdom and profound knowledge of scriptures, philosophy, and strategy. King Abhaya said, "Acharya, I seek your guidance on how to keep our kingdom strong and prosperous. I know that our strength lies not only in the power of the sword or wealth but in many other aspects. What do you think is the true strength of a Brahmana?" Acharya Sushil replied, "Your Majesty, the strength of a Brahmana lies in his learning and knowledge. We, the Brahmanas, are entrusted with the wisdom that guides the moral and spiritual foundation of society. Through education, we impart wisdom to rulers, warriors, and common folk alike. Knowledge is our greatest power, for it shapes the decisions that lead to the prosperity and peace of the kingdom." The king nodded in agreement. He understood that wisdom and education were the bedrock of any successful society, and he made sure to invest in education for his people, encouraging scholars to pass on their knowledge to the next generation. The Kshatriya's strength, the power of the army. Later that week, King Abhaya met with his general, Commander Rajan, who led the kingdom's army. Commander Rajan was a brave and disciplined Kshatriya, skilled in the art of warfare and strategy. The king asked him, "Rajan, what do you think is the true strength of a Kshatriya?" Commander Rajan responded, "Your Majesty, the strength of a Kshatriya is in his army and military prowess. A Kshatriya is bound by duty to protect the kingdom, its people, and its borders from any threat. We rely on strength in battle, discipline in our ranks, and the ability to lead our soldiers with courage and honor. The army is the sword that protects the heart of the kingdom." King Abhaya acknowledged that military strength was essential for the kingdom's security and stability. He made sure to maintain a well-trained army, ensuring that the Kshatriyas had the resources and support needed to defend the realm from any adversaries. The Vaishya's strength, the power of wealth. The following day, King Abhaya visited the marketplace, where he met Kavi, a prosperous Vaishya and merchant known for his business acumen. Kavi had built a vast network of trade, ensuring that the kingdom's economy flourished. The king asked him, "Kavi, what do you think is the true strength of a Vaishya?" Kavi smiled and replied, "Your Majesty, the strength of a Vaishya lies in his wealth and entrepreneurship. A Vaishya is the creator of wealth through trade, industry, and commerce. It is through business that the kingdom thrives, as wealth allows for the construction of infrastructure, the support of soldiers, and the care of the poor. We are the lifeblood of the kingdom's economy." King Abhaya recognized that the economic stability of the kingdom depended on the flourishing of the Vaishyas. He encouraged trade and supported the merchants in ensuring the prosperity of the marketplace and the economy. The Shudra's strength, the power of service. Finally, King Abhaya spoke to Nandit, a humble Shudra, who worked as a farmer and servant in the royal palace. Nandit was known for his diligence and unwavering loyalty to his work. The king asked, "Nandit, what do you think is the true strength of a Shudra?" Nandit bowed respectfully and replied, "Your Majesty, the strength of a Shudra lies in his attitude of service. We may not have wealth or knowledge, but we have the ability to work tirelessly for the betterment of the kingdom. Whether we are working the fields, constructing buildings, or serving in the royal court, our labor ensures the smooth functioning of the kingdom. It is through service and dedication that the foundation of the kingdom is maintained." King Abhaya smiled, realizing that the labor and service of the Shudras were vital to the kingdom's day-to-day survival. He ensured that the workers were well compensated and honored for their contributions. The kingdom flourishes. As time went on, the kingdom of Abhaya continued to thrive. King Abhaya understood that the strength of each class, whether it was the Brahmana's wisdom, the Kshatriya's military strength, the Vaishya's wealth, or the Shudra's service, was essential to the kingdom's prosperity. Each individual had a crucial role to play, and by recognizing their unique contributions, the king ensured that the kingdom remained stable and successful. Moral of the story of King Abhaya illustrates the essence of Chanakya Niti. A Brahmana's strength is in his learning, a king's strength is in his army, a Vaishya's strength is in his wealth, and a Shudra's strength is in his attitude of service. Chanakya emphasizes that every role in society is important and has its own strength. The Brahmana's strength lies in his wisdom and learning, which guide and shape the moral compass of society. The Kshatriya's strength lies in his military power and the defense of the kingdom, ensuring peace and security. The Vaishya's strength lies in his ability to create wealth through commerce and trade, sustaining the economy. The Shudra's strength lies in his attitude of service, supporting the kingdom's daily functions and contributing through hard work. By understanding and embracing these unique strengths, individuals can contribute to the prosperity and stability of society. A successful kingdom, and indeed a successful world, relies on each individual playing their part and recognizing the value of every role. The lesson is clear: value each person's contribution, whether it is wisdom, strength, wealth, or service, because all are essential for the health and success of society as a whole. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.